Hello there everybody, welcome back to the Collector's Outpost. I am John, and today we're taking a look at two lightsabers. They are both from Electrum. We have the Evo-Flex, and then we have the Scion. The Scion also comes with a kyber crystal, which is really cool. I've heard a lot of bad things about Electrum Sabers, but we're going to keep our minds open, and we're going to kind of go through the menus and see how the app works and everything, and make an educated decision from there. But I think everybody can make their own decisions at that point. But I really just wanted to dig into these because these hilts are beautiful. So we've got the Evo-Flex with the touchpad. All right, and then we've got the Scion here. These are some of the most beautiful hilts. The Scion also comes with a kyber crystal, which you could slip right in there. It's you can see the NeoPixel connector at the bottom there. So that'll slip right in there, and you can see that. You know, let's light that up really quick, just so you can see what that looks like. Now, all of these have a kill switch in the bottom half here. See the lights doing a whole blinky thing. I'll show you that again on the Evo-Flex, as that one's also off. That is the activation sound. Let's get that back in. And show the kyber crystal, which is on this side. Very nice. So what I wanted to do today was show you everything that these guys come with, which is not a lot. And then we'll go through some of the menu settings on the buttons. These are touch pads, touch sensitive pads on both of them. I have had some problems where I just kind of skim my hand across the top and they do activate, which is a little bit annoying. So let's get into the Evo-Flex. So the Evo-Flex is stunning. This is obviously based off of the Graflex. This is the clean version. You can get it weathered, lightly weathered or heavily weathered with like battle damage and everything. I did think I originally got the lightly weathered version, but this came super clean. And I think I'm really happy that it did, because this thing is kind of sexy. All right, and the Scion is the same thing. This also does come lightly weathered and heavily weathered. Okay, so I'm gonna put the Scion aside, and we're just gonna kind of focus on the Evo-Flex, because this is the one I really love. I just love this hilt. And what we're gonna do is kind of just dig through the menus a little bit now. I'm assuming that both of them are the exact same thing, so I'm not going to do the same thing for both. Everything you see on the Evo-Flex should basically bounce right over to the Scion. So to turn this bad boy on, we want to take a little pommel half off there. Now inside, you can see, where is it? Right here. Right here. You have the kill switch and the charger port. Now it does come with the charger plug right here, and it did come with, where's the other thing? A couple of Allen wrenches and a replacement retention screw. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you the front here. Where's the button? All right, so we're gonna flip this on, and you'll know that it's going on because you'll see everything flashing here. And then you hear our sound. There we go. All right, so this bad boy is loaded up. Let's get this on here. You can see that the speaker is at the bottom. Sound does come through here a little bit, which is kind of cool. It's got a pretty full sound to it. All right, so let's put this down here. Now, and let's go grab a blade. See what I did? Now, that's one of the biggest problems I have is that I didn't do anything but grab it and it went on, which is kind of annoying because every time I touch this thing, it just flips on and off. Let me get the, no, I need the Allen wrench. Where are you? There we go. So this is a typical 1-inch blade, NeoPixel. All right. By default, it does come in red, but you can switch through all of the colors and everything in the menus and the app. So let's flip this off real quick. All right, so here you'll see you have 3 sections here, and each one of them have lights. The bottom is the ignition. The top is the ignition off, or the blade off. Okay, and then the center is the menu. And when you get into the menu, the top and bottom switches become ups and downs and stuff like that. So let's take a peek at that. Make sure this thing sits steady here. So you have to leave this level to be able to access the menus on here. All right, so we have the bottom ignition. The top is off. Okay, and the middle will be the menu system. So what we need to do is the blade needs to be on for you to be able to access the menu system. So let's get this on. All right, and then you're gonna hold the center. So you have the ups and down buttons. You just have to tap it, see, nice and low. And the switch is very sensitive. Go back up. Okay, now I'll leave it a little bit down for right now, just so we can go through a couple things. Still want you to hear it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Now, it only comes with one sound font. You can buy others from them and have them directly installed, or you can install them yourself. The installation, from what I have seen so far, it's simply drag and drop, so that's really, really awesome. All right, so the next menu, this one was the volume one. So let's hold the middle here. So that's the sound menu. If you have your other sound fonts, you'll be able to scroll through them. I only have the one it came with because I just wanted to show you what it came with right out of the box here. So let's go to the next one. Volume. Sound. Profiles. So the profiles, I believe it came with a few installed, which are, and you can create your own. So we're gonna go up and down with the profiles that are already installed. This is what it came with, was the red. So right now it's loading in the next color profile. All right. Now, as soon as you lift up the Saber, it comes out of menu mode. All right. So we've got a beautiful smooth swing. It's very nice. Now, I do have some issues with the flash on clash. This one's working actually pretty well right now. It's like lock up. Then you turn it to just kind of get it out. We're actually doing pretty good today on the flashes. So you can see I'm whacking that pretty hard. Sometimes the sensitivity is just not that great. Got lock up there again. All right, let's go to a couple other profiles here while we're on that. Okay, let's go to the menu. Profiles. Let's go to the next one.
Kinetic.
Go back to red. Let's go to another one. So this has like blade styles and everything in it. So let's see what else that they have preset in here.
Kinetic. Kinetic.
So it looks like these are just colors. on the profiles. So we'll go to the next one as well, and that might show us some of the blade styles. So let's see. All right, let's stay here and let's go to the next menu. Blade. So this should change the styles, I believe. Red, green. Yeah, this is just scrolling through the colors. So you can see you don't really need the app for a whole lot. You can do everything right here for the most part. I'm not seeing any way, unless I'm missing it, just not seeing a way to change the blade style. You know, with like a flicker effect and everything. That you might actually have to do in the app. So let's get the app out and kind of get this whole thing configured with that, because I do like when the blade flickers a little bit. All right, so here we are. We got the app up here. So what we have to do, we actually have to turn the blade on, because that's how it accesses the app. All right, tap to connect. Loading data, or data. Okay, so here you can see we've got the volume right up top. I think it's pretty low now. Let's put it like right around the middle here. Back up. So you can see that every time it like adjusts a setting, the blade goes off or the sound goes off. So let's go into the profiles here. Okay, we have profile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the 8 pre-installed settings. So let's go to 1.
Kinetic.
All right, seems to just be a straight red. Let me turn these down a little bit. Okay, that seems to be a straight red color. There's no flicker. Let's go to profile 2, which is a green. It says solid, even though that one says flicker. Doesn't matter. So let's go to this one here. See, these all say solid. So let's go. Let's just see what that is. Okay, that loaded it. It lowered the volume for whatever reason. That's just how that preset is set up. My favorite color is blue, so let's go to blue. So let's go to the blade settings. Let's see, blade preset. Oh no. Oh, here we go. A few. Oh, I think these are actually some of the ones that I might have made for the Scion. So let's see here. We got blue flicker, upload preset. Preset updated. This has a tiny little pulse to it. Let's see what else we got. Blade setup 2. The one thing is that the app is just very slow in what it does. So everything that you do here, I guess, has to upload and transmit in there, which is, it could be a very slow process. Upload. All right, you can see this one has a little bit of a flicker effect going on there. And you can change all of these settings. So let's make a blade. So here, I'm going to create a new blade, a new preset. Let's call this one YouTube. Okay. Pixel, create, preset created. All right, now let's go into here, and here it is, YouTube. So now what we're gonna do is just kind of fiddle with some of the settings here. Let's go to this, and we'll show you some of the blades and the colors. All right, so we called it the YouTube blade, so we're gonna go with red. And let's go up here to the menu and kind of start fiddling with things here. Add pixel profile. So this has got flicker effects, unstable. So let's start right here. Let's go flicker, done. Okay, you can see it kind of pulsating now. Let's go to the next one. Unstable. See, now the thing with some of these things here is that you can control the colors that they're flickering to. So blade color will be red, and flicker color, let's make that a lighter color so that you'd see it a little bit more. Let's maybe go into more of the, maybe a yellow. Ah, see, there you go. Which, that might be a little too much. Let's go a little bit closer to red so that it just has... All right, that's pretty cool. Kind of looks like a flame. Let's go save. Now you can see the app is working pretty darn well. Again, I know a lot of people have the problems with it. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's definitely working, as you can see. All right, so let's go back. And that's an unstable one. Let's go to flame. What? Oh wait, actually, was that flame? No, that was unstable, right? Let's go here. Done. Let's see what this does. That's pretty cool. So now I'm actually going to pull this up here. You can see it's acting like fire. It's not being completely steady. That is really, really cool. And over here, I believe you could change the speed of these effects here. So we have effect speed. So let's go a little bit higher, about halfway, and see what it does. It's not really doing too much. Maybe it's just because of it's supposed to be fire. But let's just leave that down there. All right, let's go to another one. Vegas. It's just kind of flickering different colors here. Got blues and yellows and reds picking in. Now let's see if we can change the speed on that. Yeah, see, it's going a little bit faster. Let's go really slow. Yeah, you can see that change completely. Let's go really fast. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. What's under Vegas? Did we do, well, we didn't do rainbow yet. Let's go rainbow. Does that just sit there, or does it do anything? Oh, there we go. Doing a slow animation. We've seen blades like this many times. See, I don't know if that's locked up now or if it just only has one setting. Let's go here. Well, it was just moving. Now we seem to be frozen. Let's go all the way back down. All right, so maybe it's possible that this blade only works at the 5 millisecond setting. All right, let's go to our next one. That one was, what was this? That was the rainbow blade. Let's go to candy cane. Candy cane looks like it's just red and white kind of going through there. Just adjust the speed. It's going really, really slow. Maybe that's why the other one looked like it was going super slow. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was just going super, super slow. It didn't even look like it was moving. All right, so that's what it is. All right, that was candy cane, that was rainbow. We did rainbow Christmas. I think this is the last one. So it looks like there's just red stripes kind of going through there. Bet we have to change some of the colors here. Let's go to save. All right, blade. Huh. All right, we seem to have defaulted back to the original setting. I don't know if I did something wrong or I'm just having app problems. And it very well could be me. But I would think if I hit save, it should save this as a profile. All right, now it's saved. So the app or the blade itself glitched. Now blade settings. The speed that this app and hilt work at just drives me nuts. It's quite slow. Just trying to get and fiddle with some of the settings is a little bit annoying. Okay, let's go back to, let's see here. Do a flicker. Okay, blade color. All right, now this, I just want this to flicker a little bit. So we're gonna get another color that is very close to that same red. Just so it pulsates a little bit. Yeah, it was a little too much. Let's go back a little bit more. No. It's pretty good. Let's lighten it up a little bit. You can go lighter, darker. Let's go a little lighter. See, that's too much. That's not too bad. That's almost there. No. It's kind of hard to fine-tune the app settings here. Then every time you do something, you gotta sit and wait for it to load. Okay. Continue, are you sure? See, I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what is happening here. Blade preset, right? YouTube Christmas. And then the waiting. Oh, I mean, look at this. Come on. Now we're going back to the beginning here. Again, here we have where you would have your different sound fonts. You can sort through that. Looks like you can EQ your audio a little bit. You have your mids, bass, and gain. Switch sensitivity. So that might actually be good. Power on, off, blaster mode. What is that? Let's see. Manual blaster mode. Let's see what that is. Oh, okay. So you have to actually turn it on. That's not bad. You have to turn it on, and then it's pretty cool. Okay. Simple enough. I mean, I don't know why these things just aren't on to begin with. Like, why do you have to go dig through this app to try to figure things out? So this is the switch sensitivity. You would have to read all of this stuff to understand what everything is doing, and then you'd have to go and experiment with everything. Not my cup of tea. I just want to kind of turn something on and use it. Now the sound is on, but there's no blade. I'm so confused. A lightsaber shouldn't be this difficult. Let's go here, let's do this, and then upload preset. Maybe it'll turn it back on. It seems very straightforward, but can get a little confusing, and then the wait times are a pain. So, I don't know if it did anything, so let's go back home, and let's just try to turn it off, and oh, there it went. I must have hit that saber off button, maybe that's what I did. Alright, turn this back. Okay, see, that didn't even extend, that just kind of flicked on. Let's turn this off. Now it retracted. Turn it back on. What's it doing? It's not igniting. It's just, so it's going down, then it just turns on. All right, let's go back to the menu. I gotta turn that back on. All right, see, my biggest problem is that I have very little patience for stuff like this. So when profiles aren't loading correctly, or it's not very user-friendly for the average person, it becomes very annoying. All right. I don't know. I need to go breathe for a minute. There's got to be something in the settings. I'm gonna dig through this one more time. If that doesn't work, this will just sit on the shelf. Let's just kind of default back to this red one here.
Kinetic.
Okay. Now let's see. We're back in kinetic. All right, we got it down. Oh, it's just igniting all at once. Oh. If anybody understands this, please leave a comment down below and tell me how to fix this, because this is annoying. Let's just go back to basic preset, I guess. Upload. Okay, preset uploaded. Let's get down. Nope. Blade settings. Blade setup error. Please select the blade preset. All right. We're connecting with the force. All right. Well, we've got one to flicker again, so let's go back here. And again, this all could be my fault, you know, and just not understanding everything about the blade and this app, or the app could just be a pain in the ass. Let's try this off. All right, let's try it back on. There we go. So again, it very well could be something I'm doing wrong. So I'm still at a crossroads. I still don't fully think I know how I feel about this. I am absolutely in love with the hilt and the Scion hilt. The app is a great idea. However, it seems very slow. So I think my final thoughts on the Electrum Sabers, and this is just my personal opinion, make all of the blade styles and sound fonts and everything, get them all preloaded and set on the app, and get everything loaded in there to the hilt itself, and kind of just leave the app alone, unless you really have to dig into it and adjust something. But I think that's probably the best thing to do. The app is just so slow for me. I have very little patience for a lot of stuff like that. So for me, it's just, I'm gonna leave this blue with a little bit of a flicker on it on whatever sound font that's on here, because it only came with one. And I think that's it. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by the channel again to check out these Electrum lightsabers with me. Please like this video, it's gonna help out the channel a lot. Subscribe, hit that notification button, and like always, I'll see you on the next video. Be safe and kind out there in the world.